baby. This is perfect. Is it really just for the two of us?
Mm-hmm. It's just for you and just for me. And it's got all of the modern inconveniences that modern life can offer. It has no telephone.
Oh, good.
It has no people for miles and miles around.
Great.
It has no central heating.
You're kidding.
Well, don't worry. There are plenty of heaters, and you've got a husband here to keep you warm.
I just hope it's not too remote, because I want to go shopping. I want to see people. I want to go skiing.
Oh, you can do that. Here, you see straight over there?
Yeah.
Past that bunch of trees?
Yeah.
That's where a trail begins. That goes right down into town. When we want to go down into town, we put on our skis, go down the trail. When we're done in town, we get the helicopter to drop us off right over there.
Perfect, perfect. But I haven't skied in 2 years, you know.
Well, we'll get you an instructor.
Great. To make sure he's very young and very good looking. And I want him to have an accent.
No,
Okay.
hey,
Come on.
I want to get you somebody who's short and fat and balding.
No.
Mm-hmm. Because I've got the most beautiful woman in Samaritz right here by my side. And she and I are about to begin our second honeymoon right now. There.
Forgive me, please. Perhaps I should have waited outside, but the weather turned so cold.
Herr Brunner.
Yes, Mr. Whitney.
That's right. Pleased to meet you. Oh, this is my wife.
Oh, I'm charmed, Mrs. Whitney. Charmed. Well, I apologize again for being in here.
That's okay. Are you from the welcome wagon?
Oh, Mr. Brunner is the one who made all this possible on very, very short notice.
The rental agent.
Yeah. Well, I hope that everything will be to your satisfaction. Mrs. Whitney, I took the liberty to build a fire to make your arrival a little more gemütlich, nicer.
Well, yes, it certainly is very gemütlich. It looks wonderful. Thank you.
Look at this. We have flowers. We have fruits. We have a basket. What is this?
Oh, yeah, my wife prepared a little supper, and I hope that you will enjoy this to go with it. This is a bottle of Liebfraumilch.
Oh, Liebfraumilch. Oh, you thought of everything, Herr Brunner. Thank you.
Yes, and here's a paper in English, and I also stocked the liquor cabinet for you, Mr. Whitney.
Well, thank you very much. That's just fine. Thank you.
And just one more thing. Yeah, this is a big surprise. Here, look.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, it took a little doing to do this, but well, I finally managed to get it
You see, Herr
installed.
Brunner, I've been trying to get away from telephones.
But telephone, most people, especially Americans...
We're delighted to have the telephone. Actually, it'll help me feel a little less isolated.
Yeah, well, honey, we're on our honeymoon. Isolation is the idea, isn't it?
Well, I'm so very, very sorry. I only thought that maybe...
Well, you see, part of the reason we came to Switzerland was to get away from the world, and that is one of the main symptoms of the disease known as civilization.
Well, of course, I can have it removed if you want me to.
Don't. It's wonderful, and we're very grateful.
Well, in that case, I shall leave you to yourselves. Now, I hope that you're going to have a wonderful stay here. Oh, but I must warn you, we had some very bad storms here, and some of the trails are closed. Now, a honeymoon is not so much fun if you have a leg in a cast. Well, auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Oh, I love it. I love everything. I even love the telephone.
Yeah, well, if I get one business call, it goes out.
I'll probably want to call home and make sure everything's all right.
Well, that is not exactly the first thing that you do on a honeymoon, you know.
No. As soon as the helicopter brings my clothes, I'll slip into something more comfortable.